Okay, we are live, and as always, on Sequel Time. Let me get this lady out the shot. Okay, so I'm just gonna wait a minute for people to join. We're about 7 minutes behind. Okay. And remember, when you join, please tell me where you're tuning in from and what time it is. Hello. I can't pronounce your username, but hello and welcome. Okay, so we're gonna start our tour in just a minute. I just want to give time for people to say hello. Oh, you're fine. It's facing me. It's okay. All right. So yeah, where are you tuning in from, and what time is it where you are? And if you don't know, we are in Gdańsk, Poland. Okay. All right. So we are going to start here. Gonna flip it and get you guys the views. Hey Pam, 5:40 a.m. Thank you for watching. You were probably up already. Okay, we're gonna start from this end. From Toronto, good morning. Picasso art. Okay, so first, one thing about Gdańsk is that there are lots of gates here, and this is actually the original gate into the city. And so this street that you see before it used to be a river, okay? Not sure the name of the river, but this is the original gate. But we're going today to look at Long Street, which is one of the most famous tourist attractions in Gdańsk. And I saw hello from Korea. DK, thank you for tuning in. Okay, and so right here, this big building, or this tower we can say, is the Amber Museum. Hey Tanya from Oakland, welcome. Okay, so this is the Amber Museum, and this was built in the second half of the 14th century. And at one point it was the heaviest functioning prison in Europe. Originally these buildings were the prison tower and torture chambers, okay? And actually, we can go to the top of the prison tower and you can get views of Gdańsk. I heard that it costs like 20 PLN to do so. But make sure that you check out the full vlog, just so you guys know there will be a full vlog of the weekend that will come out Thursday, which I believe is July 4th. So happy holiday to anyone who celebrates that. But right now we're just going to look at this section of Gdańsk. And I missed someone's hello, but well, welcome to the live stream. It is. And so the thing is, one thing we'll look at, Gdańsk, similar to Warsaw, was mostly destroyed during World War II. So we're actually going to see a picture in just a minute of what the town looked like in 1945. So this is the Golden Gate. Let me switch it here. I got real, once again, book reportish on this. So this is the Golden Gate. It was originally created in 1612, and this is one of the most notable tourist attractions. Now, of course, this was also destroyed during World War II and restored in 1997. There's an inscription somewhere on the gate that reads, "Small states grow by concord, great ones fall by disagreement." All right, so we're going to enter here, and this is the beginning of Ulica Długa. Długa means long, so this is Long Street, okay? And this is the longest street in Gdańsk. So we're going to take a look at that picture, which is here. Still trying to work this gimbal, but so that is Gdańsk in 1945. This is this area. Okay, so let's get back to Long Street. Okay. Oop. Let me get out the way. I just want to give you guys a good view. And one thing I want to point out, that Gdańsk is like different from most Polish cities. Hey, Quintus Bay. Gdańsk is different from most Polish cities because of the trade that happened here. It's a port city, and so there were a lot of international businessmen that came and lived here. And so this street is actually, I guess, considered Merchant Street, where a lot of the wealthy families live. So there's a lot of influence from other cultures in Gdańsk, and you can really see it in the architecture. And I can't wait to explore this city some more. Our boroughs, thank you for tuning in from London. All right, so yeah, let's walk down. Thank you. I like it. Someone said this hair suits me. Okay. All right, so we're just gonna walk for a bit. Okay, let's get, I'm gonna try to maneuver to give you guys the best views I can. And although this is the longest street in Gdańsk, it's really not that long. It's like a 6-minute walk, but we're going to see other things for sure. But yeah, just look at some of the detail on the buildings. I don't know if you love architecture like myself, but I do appreciate it. Okay. There's also a certain bar I want to look out for, that I want to tell you about, so I gotta keep my eyes open for that. Same, DK. Same. And I was trying to find out more about like the individual merchant houses and see which families live there and who designed what, but I struggled just getting this information. So I don't have all that. Ah, okay. Well, someone was telling me I had like a because I was trying to find a lot of information about the area, and I really couldn't, so I got somebody from Gdańsk. We did a tour last night, and he helped me like figure out, well, he's from Gdańsk, so he knew a lot of the history already, and so he was able to point out a lot of things, and he told me that, you know, which places had, what can I say, like German influence, which places had, you know, people from Holland, and that was a lot of information, and I don't have it right now. But that's just some of the stuff that he was telling me. Also, if you care, the man that invented Fahrenheit, his house is that way. We're not gonna view that right now because it's kind of, there's like nothing on the way there, but if you wanna just, I'll do like an Instagram story about it. So, I missed that comment. I love this gimbal. I really, really do. Oh, I'm talking too much. Let me get back here. Oh, someone said it looks like a lot like Polish cities, but the guy yesterday was telling me that I guess most places have a square. Like Krakow has a square, and he said another city has like a square or rynek, but Gdańsk doesn't. So they just have this long street. And hence the name, Long Street. Okay. All right. I think we're coming up to that bar I wanted to mention. Yeah, so this is definitely one of the most touristy areas, but I wanted to give you guys a look at this. And then I want to try to do some stuff that the locals like to do later on today. And so I'll try to do that. So this here is Bar Neptune. If I can get to the menu, I just want to show you guys the prices. So as you see, you can get breakfast for like 5 zloty, soups for 6 zloty. So that's not even $2 US. And they're able, apparently this place has been here for many, many years, and the city of Gdańsk donates them money so that they can keep their prices so low. Because this place, most businesses cater to tourists, the city wants a place for, you know, non-tourist people to be able to go to and not have to pay the very, very high prices. So I might check that out later because it's super cheap. Okay. Oh, okay. All right, and here we have this. I want to see if I can get it all in the shot. Oh, I love this gimbal. Okay. So, this 16th century Renaissance building was the old city hall. Today, it is the Gdańsk Historical Museum. Today is open from 10 to 6, so I'm going to try to get in there. I saw some views in the window last night, and the ceiling looks beautiful. I mean, I know that's kind of weird, but I really do want to see the ceiling. And apparently, this symbol here with the 2 lions and the crosses is like the symbol for Gdańsk. And we are coming up to another major attraction. And this is Neptune's fountain. I'm gonna try to get a full view of it. There are a lot of people taking pictures. Ah. Okay, and I'm sure many people already know, but just in case, Neptune is the god of the sea, and you know, Gdańsk, port city on Baltic Sea. All right, and behind this is, okay, I'm gonna try to say it in Polish, Dwór Artusa, which is Artist Court, and it was named after King Arthur. So I'll get closer to that. And Artist Court is a symbol of the city's power in the 16th and 17th centuries. It was founded as a meeting place for merchants and dignitaries and was named, as I already said, after King Arthur. But still today, many important receptions and meetings are still held here. So this is Artist Court, Dwór Artusa. Okay. And we can get all the way around. Neptune's fountain. Okay. And as you see, we are approaching another gate. And this is Green Gate. All right, so oh my gosh. There were a lot of balloons. Okay, so we're approaching the end of Ulica Długa as we come to the Green Gate. And now this gate used to be raised to stop the riffraff from entering this part of the city. Okay, so just remember this part is where the wealthy lived. And we are going to be approaching the river. Motława River, that's the name of it. Also, so as we're approaching the end here, I do want to point out, yeah, it's really short. That's why we're gonna hit a few other streets. But I do want to point out that you can go on Instagram and you can go to the community tab on YouTube and vote for the video that you would like to see, not this Thursday coming up, but the next Thursday, all right, July 11th. So you can choose between, like, there are 2 videos you could choose from, or 2 topics you could choose from. So when ESL, or when teaching ESL goes wrong, and I'm going to talk about just some moments teaching ESL where I just really, I was speechless in most situations. Or I have a group of girlfriends here, and we talk about a lot of things in our girl chat on Facebook Messenger, and so I think that would be pretty cool to, ooh, all those bubbles, okay, pretty cool to bring that to like a round table discussion. So you get to vote between which one you want to see for July 11th, okay? All right, let me flip it back. Okay, we are here at the river. And one thing I want to point out is down here, you can rent things. So if you're into things like that, paddle boats or whatever. Okay, so we're gonna walk along here. As you see, they're building a lot of new stuff over there. Aw. Yesterday, and I have a picture of it, I'll put it up on Instagram, but yesterday when I came through, there was a like antique looking ship, but it's not here right now. I was hoping it would be here for the stream, but I'll put it on Instagram. I took a picture yesterday. Okay, we are approaching Mariacka Street. That's where we're going to go. I read that, but I don't know much about it, so I didn't want to talk about stuff that I didn't fully know about. We've been going for about almost 18 minutes now. Hello, Łukasz, cześć. Make sure we get on the right street. Yeah, I think that sometimes YouTube notifications are a tricky, funny thing. So sometimes people receive them, sometimes they don't, or they get them super late, because that even happens with some of the folks I watch. This is what I wanted to show. So this place here, Gdański Bofki, I think I'm saying it right, but apparently you can get Goldwasser here, which is like vodka with gold flakes in it, actual gold flakes. So I think that's a popular gift that people love to purchase. So it's not really appealing to me. I mean, maybe if someone else buys it, but I don't think I'll be purchasing that. All right, so let's go to Mariacka Street. Okay. So, really quickly, so this street was also a very rich neighborhood, or a rich street, so only the wealthy could live here. It's not as long street, but I thought it was still worth seeing. There's a lot of people. There are a lot of people, but they sell a lot of amber up and down the street, so I just wanted to show you guys this. Okay. doing a tour. I was trying to hear what he said. Oh. Oh my gosh, 3 in the morning. Where are you? Oh, look at the little animals. I don't. Would anyone like amber, like as a gift? I mean, it's cute, but I never thought to myself, ooh, I want amber. Let me get past this group really quickly. Ooh. Oh, in Cali. Oh, yeah. Are you saying that this is your favorite street at night? Or which?
No, it's not. It's real.
Which one? Okay, so we are approaching the end of the street, and you can already see St. Mary's Basilica. All right, there are lots and lots of people out today. Let's see. But I think, I don't know, for me personally, I'd like to get out and see different things, every different place. Even if it has a similar look, they have different stories. So for me, I can't leave Poland anyways because of my karta vytu, so I'm just going to travel around. So, all right, so this St. Mary's Basilica Church is the largest brick church in the world. Okay. So, we're going to, there's also a tower up here that you can see as well. And I said that Long Street was the longest street. This is the shortest street in Gdańsk, and it is called Ulica Długa. And hello, Young Training Day. I think it said Young Training Day. Thank you for tuning in. Yeah, and I think our last live stream went for like, an hour. But this one is going to have to stop around 30 minutes because this is a working vacation for me. Oh, I mean, y'all know my residency situation. I don't know if this will be my home though. I'm just here for now. So, taking it one day at a time. But yeah, as I was saying, that this is, let me keep this up. Dziękuję, thank you. That this is a working vacation for me. So I have to teach this afternoon, and I didn't want to cancel because I actually have full perfect attendance this month, which rarely happens, and I don't want to lose my bonus. So I got to go back to the Airbnb and teach, and then I'll try to do some things after that this afternoon. All right, so now we're on Piwna Street. So we saw Piwna Street in Old Town, Warsaw, when we did that live stream, and here is another one. Let's see. I think this actually went a lot quicker than I expected. Okay. So, Yaki, I think I'm saying it right. Yaki, or yeah, has a lot of information. So you can just drop gems of knowledge in the comment section. So we're going to the end of this street, and then we'll walk back down. that wind is real. Also, there's a restaurant that I want to try here. It's called Mandu, which has dumplings from all over the world. And I hear that it's a must go-to place here in Gdańsk. It's actually not that hot. Warsaw is hot. I think right now, when I looked at the temperature, it's like 73 degrees Fahrenheit. I don't know the Celsius, guys. I'm sorry. So, yeah, it's not that bad. Okay, and so our next stop will be the building at the end, and I'll tell you about it once we get there. And there's also an area called the shipyard that I want to go to. My Airbnb host sent me a long list of things to see, and so if I could just accomplish like 2 or 3, I'd be happy. Okay. Yeah, it's a slight breeze. Okay, so someone said, are you tired of walking? No. Actually, I do CrossFit twice a week, and I'm bumping it up to 3 times a week now. And even after CrossFit, I walk 3 miles. And on the days that I don't CrossFit, I walk 4. I'm happy to be walking. It doesn't bother me. Just as long as I have decent shoes, I'm fine. Okay, so I'm going to try to say this in Polish, okay? I mean, it is called the Great Armory in English, but it is Zbrojownia in Polish, okay? And this was originally built between 1600 and 1612, and it was a working arsenal until the 1800s. Today is hosted by Gdańsk Academy of Fine Arts, and there is a wine bar on the ground floor. So, Armory, Zbrojownia is armory in English. Okay. So, this is where they kept the cannons. All right. So that's the end of that street. And there's also, you see the lions, yeah, there. And again, the symbol of Gdańsk, the 2 lions with the crosses and the crown. Okay. Yes. And I think, oh, there's also an art gallery in Greengate that I forgot to mention. But I will say, to see a lot of these exhibits is very, very cheap. I think the most expensive entry that I've seen so far is like 20 zloty, which, you know, $4 or $5 US. Someone said, am I eating Polish food or making my own? I don't make my own anything because it doesn't taste good. And secondly, yeah, I eat Polish food. So I went into a restaurant yesterday called Mon Bozik. And I went in because on their sign, they said they had duck and goose pierogi. And when I get in there, I already ordered my drink and they said they didn't have it. So I was actually really upset because I think if I left Poland, that's one of the things that I would definitely miss. And I'm saying if I left. I mean, I don't plan to be here forever, so I should say when I leave. Yeah, I just don't. My mama is a great cook. Her sisters, most of them are great cooks, but I didn't pick it up. Hello. Can't see the name. Vanny Rose. All right, guys, at this point, we're just walking. You know what I forgot to do? I was supposed to turn around and give you guys the full view of the Basilica. Sorry about that. I like to stick to my plan. All right, so my paper here. I think we can go for about 5 more minutes. So I did an Instagram live recently and people were just asking questions. So any questions you may have, feel free to ask them. We're just gonna explore a little bit for like the next 5 minutes because I haven't even been down this street. And we'll just see stuff together. Actually, let's see if we can find the Fahrenheit house. I think that'll be pretty cool. I need to go shopping. Someone told me that there's a very nice secondhand market here. So it's a farmer's market, but they also do like secondhand clothes. And I've loved thrifting for as long as I can remember. Yeah, it is. I don't know the name of the street though. I missed that. But we're trying to get to Ogarna because that's where the Fahrenheit house is. How many hours a week do you teach online? More than I'd like. This is the thing. It's like sometimes I slack off in the beginning, and to reach my monthly goal, I have to pick. I'm a procrastinator. So like now, I'm working like 6 to 7 hours a day. And realistically, if I would have done what I was supposed to, I would only have to work 4 hours a day to reach my goal. Okay, so we're on Ogarna Street, and I know the house is on this street. So I think we'll see it. I think there's like a big symbol on it. I almost want to walk in the street. Huh. And does anyone teach online currently or thinking about it? Because honestly, I'm on summer vacation from the school that I work in. So realistically, I could stay in Gdańsk like a whole week as long as I wanted to. I mean, I got to pay for the Airbnb, and I could just work from there. Yeah, that is true. No one's telling me except my bank account. Huh. Hopefully we'll find this house. If you mean how long have I been in Gdańsk, I arrived here yesterday around like 3:30ish. Oh yeah, I plan to when I leave Korea. Because I think Korea has like that rule, like if you get caught teaching for more than one company, you could get in trouble. Like nobody really knows the consequences, but I think that can happen. Yes. So I'm gonna try to say that in Polish. So I know you said you should try duck with apples, like jem kaczki z jabłko, like all the time. Yeah, jabłko. Yeah, so I eat duck with apples. That's like my favorite Polish dish. Yeah, I mean, some people did it, but I mean, if you ain't about that life, don't do it. I don't, I don't know if we're gonna see the house, y'all, because I don't know the address, and I'm sorry about that. But I know we're on the right street. I could ask someone. Like 86%. Yeah, well, the guy that showed me around yesterday said, yeah, the Germans destroyed Warsaw and the Russians destroyed Gdańsk, from what I understand. yeah, I don't think we're going to find it. There, well, I don't know about Gdańsk, but I know in Warsaw. Oh yeah, there are vegan options because my Airbnb host was telling me about it. I want to ask a question. Hold on one second. Sebastian, do you know Fahrenheit? Fahrenheit Monday? Or El Nume? Or 96. That way? It's okay. Thank you, dziękuję. Okay. Hey, Chi-Chi. Yeah, silly. Alright, so I just asked someone. Hopefully, we can find it. If not, it'll be on Instagram, which where I put everything now. You know what? I was going to visit Marburg yesterday. Well, this is 96. But my train was delayed. I took the cheap train and I didn't have time. This is it, y'all. This is it. 95. Okay, I'm sorry. I got excited. Because it says Fahrenheit on the building. So yeah, I think, yeah, he lived here. So this is it. I'm happy that we could find it. Oh, this goes all the way up. Okay. Should we touch it? I think we should touch it. Just to say I did it. Yeah, the door. I think that just the design on it is pretty cool. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, right. Was he born in Gdańsk? Right, mission accomplished. I feel complete. Because I really felt some type of way if I couldn't find it. Because I knew what it looked like, and I knew that it said Fahrenheit on the building. Yeah. Flip it. I have the most trouble with this. Okay. But yeah, so today we have looked at Long Street, Ulica Długa. We have looked at Mariacka Street. Now we're on Garna Street just to find Fahrenheit's house. And I arrived yesterday. I did make it to, I'm not going to tell you guys where I made it because you have to watch the vlog on Thursday. Okay, so I'm vlogging this entire and I leave tomorrow, unfortunately. So I have to teach tomorrow too. Remember, this is working weekend, but tomorrow, oh, this is beautiful. It's the last day of the month, and then I'll get to relax. I actually don't know what it is. Oh, it's a government place, I guess. Okay. I'm trying to think of what else I want to see in Gdańsk. I definitely have to come back because I don't have enough time this time. Okay. Actually, you know what we're going to do? Because I do have a bit of time started. So we'll end it at Gold Gate and the Amber Museum. Actually, you know, it did get hot. I'm sweating. Oh. And then tonight I saw, because I came here solo, so I'm doing the whole solo travel thing. I saw a pub crawl, so I kind of want to be social, so I'll probably go out and do that this evening, or tonight I should say. And this street, oh, Povrotsnicka. I can't say it. But we're coming up to Taverna, which I guess, you know, just means tavern. But someone told me that this was a popular place that the soldiers came, not soldiers, sailors came to drink. Yeah, very, very popular. Someone was out here yesterday with snakes, like 3 snakes, and people would take pictures and stuff like that. Not necessarily for me. Yeah, and someone mentioned the Marlborough Castle, which I can't remember if I finished talking about it or not, but it is the largest brick castle, I think, in the world. So that's like a 45-minute train ride from here. Yeah, they're not out here now, but yesterday evening there were some guys out here with snakes. So yeah, this is Green Gate, and this is where the modern gallery of art is. And I think you can see different exhibits for like 3 to 5 zloty. Thank you for tuning in. Pam, you can tell Carla I said hey. All right, and this is, now we're gonna go from Green Gate to Gold Gate, and you can see everything one last time. Thank you for watching. And actually, if there are any places in Poland that you would like to see next, I actually have no idea where I'm going next, so I'm open for suggestions. Thank you for watching, DK. And DK, which city are you in Korea? I meant to ask you that. Oh yeah, you can see people. I don't know if you can. The mountains, Tatre. Maybe. Not. Oh, Daejeon. Okay. I was trying to figure out if I was going to Sopot, because yesterday I did. I was just trying to meet people, and so I went on couchsurfing.com. was trying to find people to like hang out with, because they do events like meetups and things like that. And I don't know what was going on with my location, but everybody that wanted to hang out was in Sopot. So I have to see if it's worth going, because there are things I want to see in Gdańsk, and because I still have to work, you know, this afternoon and tomorrow afternoon, I'll just have to see. But I do want to see it. Okay. Cleveland. I want to see Wrocław. I know. I've been to Krakow, but I want to go back. I had oh my gosh, the best goose pierogi ever. One of my friends is going. She's in Torun now. And Poznan. Let's see. I've heard of these places for sure. Mazuri is the lakes, right? And so for the people who are seeing Long Street for the first time, we walked through earlier and I pointed out like most of the, not a good bit of the notable places here, or the tourist places. And hopefully I can go inside some of them and record, because when I went to Babel Castle or anything like that, I said this was only going to be 30 minutes. I lied to myself. And Yake, I don't know if I'm saying your name correctly, I hope so. Where are you from? Like which city? Yeah, I do. Zakopane. You know, when I was trying to decide where I wanted to go, it was between Gdańsk and Zakopane. And then, I don't know, I just chose Gdańsk. And one thing for sure, there are a lot of lodi y gofri, ice cream and waffles. A lot of those places here. I just want to find the best one, and then I'll be happy. From Missouri, land of the thousand lakes. So, boy on a bike. So, a group of girls, or they started the trip, and many people are joining in, but they would like to go, they would like to rent a lake house in Missouri, and do like swimming in the lake and being isolated and cooking group meals, and none of that really appeals to me. Like, I can go look at a lake, but I'm not swimming in it, and I told them I don't eat everybody's cooking, so I'm gonna have to pass on that. But if they wanted to, you know, get like a bed and breakfast with tennis courts and planned activities, and I can escape and go into town, then that's like my speed. So if I can find something like that, yeah, I go to the lakes, no problem. Okay, so we are coming back to Golden Gate, and remember, this is the start of Długa Street. Behind it, you can see the prison tower, Katownia, and I think someone told me Katownia means like beheadings, so kind of, but it is what it is. So from Chester. From, okay, you said from Chester. Chester what? What? Okay. Oh, okay, gotcha. Because let me tell you something. There's a Chester, South Carolina, just so you know. That's why I'm just like, where are you from? Because you know a lot about Poland for sure. Yeah, all of that is over. This is the prison is now an amber museum. Okay. So y'all, that is it. So I have to make it back to my Airbnb, try to find something to eat because I haven't eaten today, and yeah, and I have to go teach. So I appreciate all y'all for tuning in. Remember that there will be a full vlog for the entire weekend here in Gdańsk, and that will be out Thursday. So I hope you guys have a nice day. Follow me on Instagram at JasmineT_TV, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care. Bye bye.